This is going to be the VMAX I'm going to take for a ride. 190 horsepower, 112 foot-pounds of torque.
Especially on the long ride.
That's beautiful.
Okay, 230 riders, 230 riders.
Hello YouTube, this is the Killington Classic, where I had the opportunity to ride a brand new Yamaha VMAX 1700cc V4 engine. It has been one of my dream bikes since its inception in 1984. It used to be a 1200, and they increased the performance of it a great deal. Used to be bias ply tires. These are 250 18 rear, and it's a 21-inch front. Excellent handling. You have to steer this type of a motorcycle more than you lean it like a sport bike. But the V4 has an incredible growl to it. Very, very impressive. I've ridden a Diavel, and I think, I know, I like this power cruiser more than any other that I've ever ridden or owned. And I owned an 85 Eliminator 900, which was a terrific bike. But this bike is shaft driven, and you don't get any of the shaft jack that sometimes happens with a shaft drive motorcycle. So I was very impressed with the overall feel of the bike. It had an incredible seat on it. The display and everything was really nice. Very, very cool motorcycle. Like I was saying, this one here is a 1700cc V4. It's supposed to be about 190 horsepower and like 112 foot-pounds of torque. It is a real smoker. They've put it up against like the Triumph Rocket 3, which is a 2300cc inline 3, and that bike is so much heavier than the VMAX, and it doesn't make as much power. So this bike here blew it out of the water pretty much. It's just a really fun, sporty motorcycle. And this is how I can enjoy life on two wheels. Because next time I got $18,000 that I don't need, I might just own one of these bikes. The Killington Classic goes on every year for 3 days. They have lots of vendors and things like that. And I got the opportunity to ride this bike, so I took it. I also rode an FZ7. I wasn't very impressed with that bike, but it was a great beginner bike. Very light, agile, gear indicator, very easy to read, nice plush suspension, comfortable. That would be the best beginner bike I can think of. Much better than a 300. It's smaller, it's a more basic motorcycle. What they would call a standard, so you don't have to worry about the sport type motorcycle. And it was a nice little bike, parallel twin 700, not overly powerful, but terrific bike. I really am glad I get to check this off my bucket list though. I love the VMAX, and this new one's just gorgeous. Terrific power. It's what every Harley and cruiser bike should be, and made my life complete. I loved it. Once again, enjoy life on two wheels. for all of YouTube nations. Not nations, just YouTubes. I hope you all get opportunities like this. See your dreams and live them. Yeah. That is so awesome. Very smooth. Perfect. Nothing cheap on this bike. It's the way it should be for 18 grand.